Ăn con kiếm thì... Ủa, bố gọi cho bố nhắn vậy? Anh ăn tái gương. Cái này biết luôn tái gương nha.
Hi and welcome to Vietnam Street Food. Our Vietnamese pho has gone beyond a simple street food delight to win the hearts of food lovers around the world. But I'm often asked by friends and family why homemade pho never quite tastes the same as the one from street food stall. In this video, a secret will be revealed. By the end, I promise you will be able to make the most authentic pho right in your kitchen. Plus, I will share a time-saving method that you can enjoy this delicious dish without the usual 8 to 10 hours of cooking. Let's get started. For 4 liters of broth, we'll be using a kilo of marrowbone, 800 grams of beef shank, and 500 to 600 grams of beef or veal filet. Slice the filet thinly and keep chilled until serving, since it won't be cooked in the broth. Just lightly blend with the hot soup at the end. Before cooking, we need properly wash the meat and the bones. Wash the beef shank with warm water mixed with salt and vinegar. For the bones, it's important to wash them several times. Then soak them in cold water with 2 tablespoons of salt for 4 to 6 hours to remove typically strong smell of beef bones. Now let me show you the key aromatics that give Vietnamese pho its unique flavor. The good thing is you can find all these spices in regular supermarkets if you don't have an Asian store nearby. The only exception is Mandarin Peels, but you can easily make your own by drying and storing them in a clean jar in a cool place. Dried using rock sugar and unrefined salt when making broth from now on. You'll be surprised by the difference. To enhance the natural sweetness and gingery aroma of the broth, we'll add 1 to 2 onions and about 50 grams of ginger. Wrap them in aluminum foil and set aside. Later, I'll show you how to bring their flavors even more. Mash the other 50 grams of ginger together with shallots. We'll boil them with the meat and bones. After soaking in water for 6 hours, we need an extra step. Prepare a pot of water, 1 to 2 tablespoons of salt, then add the bones, shank, mashed ginger and shallots. Bring it to a boil and cook for about 5 minutes until the impurities rise to the surface. Discard this water and rinse the meat and bone thoroughly. Store the beef shank in a cool place to cook later, as we will first grill and cook the bones. Today we will use the grill function of the Instant Pot. Grill the bones together with onions and the ginger, which we wrapped in aluminum foil earlier, for 15 minutes. Wow! Do you see the marrow from the beef bones coming out? Only by doing this can you achieve a rich and flavorful beef broth. And grilled onions and ginger, of course, add an extra depth to the flavor of the broth. Now, add 2 liters of water to the pot, along with half tablespoon of salt and 10 grams of rock sugar. And pressure cook for an hour. Once the time is up, let it rest for about 10 minutes before pressing the valve to release the pressure. This helps keep the broth clear. Now, add the beef shank and pressure cook for additional 20 minutes. Be sure to let it crisp before releasing the pressure as well. Now, let roast on the spices before adding them to the broth for the final step. Use low heat and start with larger spices like cinnamon stick, Mandarin Peels, and Star Anise. Roast for about 1-2 minutes before adding the rest. Roast for another 1-2 minutes, making sure not to burn them, as burnt spices can cause the broth to become bitter. Transfer the roasted spices into a kitchen bag and secure it tightly to prevent leaking out. Let it sit in hot bath for about 10 minutes to eliminate strong brownish color in the broth. This is the final pressure cook. Add the spice back into the broth and pressure cook for another 20 minutes. Remember, letting the pressure cook rest before releasing it to avoid any mess caused by an immediate pressure release. Discard the bones, onions, and ginger. Place the beef chunk in cold water for 5 minutes to let it cool completely. Store the beef chunk in the fridge and slice it just before serving. Now it's time to season the broth. First, drain the broth into a large pot. Add slightly more than 2 liters of hot water, then season with 15 grams of salt, 35 grams of seasoning powder, 35 grams of dark sugar. Stir to dissolve. Please keep in mind these measurements are for 4 liters of broth. Our broth should be now clear with a beautiful golden brown color and a rich velvety layer of fat from the bone marrow on top. This is the savory signature of pho. Now, let's prepare the toppings. Cooking sliced onions in cold water makes their strong taste milder. Keep the coriander roots. I'll show you next time. Tasty dip and salad dressing with it. And trust me, you don't want to miss out on hoisin and sriracha sauce when enjoying pho. Lastly, let's prepare the noodles. Add half tablespoon of salt to a full pot of water. Bring it to a boil, then cook the noodles for about 8 minutes. Once cooked, rinse them quickly under cold water and let them drain. Keep in mind that the packaging suggests 10 minutes, but I reduced the time since we will blanch the noodle once more in hot water before serving. Blanched bean sprout add a nice texture and elevate the overall pho experience. Now, let me show you how to serve our flavorful Vietnamese pho. Our pho is done. Let's try it. The broth is so deep and aromatic from all the spices. With basilico. The meat is tender and the fresh herb just bring it on together deliciously. It's so comforting. Just keep in mind, don't miss out the Thai basilico. You miss half of the taste. I hope you have found your favorite way to cook pho at home. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.